death of music discourse. Damn, bro. Got 2K subs, bro. Up and coming. This video did pretty good. Hey, y'all go check out this channel. Actually, wait. Let me watch the video first before. Because what if he says some like Kanye level shit? I'm cooked. But yeah, I feel like music discourse has always been like cooked online. I don't know. People is just too emotional over their favorite artists. And y'all already know me with Kanye. Like, Kanye, not yay, but like... But technically, I am right though, because like he did inspire all of the rappers. But I can admit also, like after 2021, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we got a wash catalog. That's me admitting the truths of my favorite artists. Drake made Kanye's whole career. Hey y'all, I gotta hit him with the Roblox laugh. Look at who produced Drake's first music video. And that'll go ahead and change your mind, buddy. Go ahead and see this video.
In a world where people blindly follow trends for the sake of fitting in.
Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick.
Can you name 10 Kendrick Lamar songs? 5? Bruh. 1.
In a world...
Man, come on, bruh. Yo, you know they be buying the mustard shirts and shit on TikTok? Mustard! Head ass, bruh. Oh, hell nah. See, I'm telling y'all, bruh. People is just trend writers. Wait, could I name 10 Kendrick songs? 10 songs is crazy. Okay, 5. 5 is easy. Money Trees. Humble, Whacked Out Murals, something new to throw in. Poetic Justice, unironically something with Drake. DNA, like that's just 5. I'm just thinking of shit. Let me try to think of 5 more. I'm just trying to run through. ADHD, give me. GNX, give me. See, it's way harder to think of it on the spot. Squabble Up. Damn, I don't know. I don't feel like thinking anymore. Coming from somebody that doesn't even listen to Kendrick like crazily like that, I listen to him a good amount, but like, bro, I'm not like a crazy Kendrick meat rider. I could probably name more than like these the average people that say this shit in public.
Where Nicky 30 has takes on rap.
I'm not gonna lie, like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he's talking in his songs versus rapping. Like, bro is literally.
Bro, that's basically all of rap. You can say that about all of rap then. All of rap is just writing shit on a paper and coming up with verses. Nah, if you're going to Nick 830 for your music takes, that's crazy work.
He can't even rap. I swear, bro.
Nah, Nick 830 the type of actually start listening to Kendrick and unironically buy a mustard shirt.
I'm like, I'm gonna sound like the biggest hater, but brother cannot rap. He's literally
in a world where 10-year-olds have podcast equipment.
I just think Kendrick absolutely violated Drake.
A world where
yo, bro, you don't get your ass on Fortnite, bro. Yo, get your ass on Fortnite, bro. Why are you giving music takes? What is this, the NFR podcast? The Little League NFR podcast? Now, what's that one image of the kids around the table? Yeah, it is. Yo, is these kids' channels still up? Yo, this is them? Hey, this is not them. Is this actually them? Damn, puberty hit like a f***ing truck if that's them. Oh, it's not? You know what, y'all? I got boomer mind. On everything, I thought that was them. Hey guys, Tom the NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it, you know. It doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams, you know. We have a lot of fun over there, I'm telling you. We have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it, bye. Damn.
Cardi writers turn their brain off and glaze a woman beater endlessly.
What do you think of Cardi's new album?
You went 30 for 30.
He did not go 30 for 30.
Production was amazing on it. I mean, that's all I gotta say, really.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Are we dead ass, bro?
Ooh, shit. I like, damn, put me on the spot. I gotta think. Bro, I'm actually tweaking. I literally have an opium tattoo and I can't think of a song off the album.
It's a nice tat, though.
Okay, but low-key, y'all, I don't like these type of scenarios where people, like, press me. If somebody asks me that about my favorite artist, like Kanye, I can name, like, 5 songs off rip. You can't name one song. Just name even a shitty song. Come on.
A world where rage bait is the natural way of life. A world where music fan bases are divided by race. A world where people are having business meetings to still talk about Drake and Kendrick.
This was deeper to Kendrick, deeper before Kendrick.
Yeah, of course Anthony Fantano's there. Bro! Get your old ass on. Your time is up, buddy. Stop giving music reviews. It's time to have the family, all right? Let me stop, bro. Yo, what if he sees that clip? I don't hate Anthony Fantano. I actually don't really, like, I can never understand the people that take his opinion super serious, bro. Like, he's the type of person that really dives into, like, the art of the music. Like, obviously somebody that's been studying this shit for years. Kim, he gave Kanye 7, or what did he give him, a 6 on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, right? But see, the thing is, I don't get, like, triggered or mad over it. I'll probably be like, oh, that's dumb. But, like, I'm not gonna sit in the internet like, motherfucker, you know what you're talking about. you're just a white man in a black man's art, and like I'm not doing all that.
Kendrick, beef report Kendrick, because he mentioned he thinks Drake should die or people like him should die. And I feel like, yes, he did say that. But let's also add in the fact where he tells him to take that mask off. I want to see what's under those achievements and provides him resources and options to become that person.
What is she talking about too?
Like, I feel like
we're not even talking about what she's talking
about. Kendrick Lamar to push a certain type of narrative. He literally ends the song essentially saying, "Yeah, you're a freaky frog."
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit too. The days are over if you check in the comment section pertaining to
this
music.
dude is funny.
You can seeing well thought out comments, positivity, and constructive criticism. You know, stuff that doesn't rot your brain after reading it. Yeah, well, all that is gone now. It's 2025. You're either hating or you're glazing, buddy. Pick one. Find someone to glaze, find someone to hate. Think of the dumbest thing you can.
I like to think of myself as the middle ground, actually. I feel like I'm actually like pretty middle ground with music. Like even if some shit, some genre I don't like dubstep. Okay, I don't hate dubstep, but like I can say like when a song is good or not. I know what's it called. We be making fun of Doechii with anxiety and stuff, but like I think Doechii genuinely has good songs. I'm not just gonna say all of her work is trash or something. Shit. This is the internet. Because Doechii could have right now, everybody's like making fun of anxiety. You either love the song or hate it, I guess. Literally in like a year, she could have like a crazy song run. She has like amazing songs come out. And everybody's like, yo, Doechii, Doechii. That's how fast shit changes with the internet. Dude, I remember when everybody was gooning over Ice Spice, over her shaking her butt, and then like her music and shit. I remember when that song with Pink Panthers came out, and everybody's like, yo, Ice Spice low-key, she might got it. And now everybody hates on her. She lost that ass, and she lost all of her voice pretty much.
And type it. This is Music Discourse in 2025. If you've been in any comment section regarding music in the past year, you know exactly what I mean. I'm just gonna give you a little taste of the stupidity that we're dealing with in this video. So this was under some dumb post comparing rock versus rap, and Ben said there is no rapper better than the worst rock band of all time. Just say the word, brother. Come on. How it feels to dislike a song that has the whole world in a chokehold. Yes, you're so different. Cardi, Drake, and Kanye. The other ones, rap is so bun.
What do you mean the other ones? Okay, genuinely, y'all, something I don't like in our generation is like the disrespect, you know, the old rap generation and shit. Okay, yes, obviously we with like Cardi. And I mean, Kanye is kind of old, but like he's part of the new too. Like Drake, whatever, Kendrick. But like, bro, do y'all genuinely not listen to some of the old rap songs? Like, y'all never listen to like an old Jay-Z song or like an Ice Cube or something like that? They got some bangers, nigga. What is we talking about? Eminem, yeah, Eminem definitely got some bangers. Like, I know we clown him too, like for his new shit, okay. Tupac, bro, Outkast, like they got some good shit, you know? I don't like this president we said, we're like, oh my god, bro. I don't know how y'all listen to how old shit or all this other shit, man. I'm only listening to Cardi, Ken Carson, struggling with Drake, Kanye, like, come on, bro.
So real. Like if I ask
like,
someone
we acting like we never listen to
house
music.
Rap as in Kanye and Cardi. I'm not hating, but like, is that really your favorite? Kanye is a very diverse artist. That would mean he would have at least a couple bad songs, right? And what I'm talking about is the people who listen to like one album. I know he has a lot of bad songs, never said he didn't, but you say rap like Kanye only does rap. I don't know what he does. I don't listen to him. So why are you...
This is just the average discourse online. This totally encapsulates everything, bro. I'm talking about drama online, politics, it's everything, nigga. This is definitely in the music space, bro. Because niggas will just hate for real just because like they don't like the artist or like they like their artist better.
You fuck. Let's just move on. You know what? Let me show you an even better example of what I'm talking about. Yeat dropped his album Afterlife 2 years ago today. Yeat is the greatest artist of this generation. Yeat makes music for middle schoolers. Right next to each other, these two comments are on the complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but both lack any thought or critical thinking, and that is the state of music discourse in 2025. Why didn't you like that album? Me. Something you don't like is popular? Overrated. They're creative, but you don't like it? Corny. It's to the point where people just turn their brains off to follow the norms and trends for free likes. Therefore, they don't have an actual reason as to why they feel the way they do. They just type. I just feel it's so hard to find genuine, non-biased discussion on music today.
Wait, what is this? Who's the best artist / band here? Paul McCartney, Pink Floyd, Prince? This poll would be so different depending on the fucking audience. Like, bro, if you go to like a rock YouTube page, it's obviously gonna be Pink Floyd and I don't know, Prince and Paul McCartney up there. If you go to a Beatles page, who knows what it's gonna be like.
From Ken Carson profile pictures to Kendrick and Drake glazers, everyone has their own allegiance to which they vow to glaze relentlessly until the very end. Their favorite.
That is kind of true, bro. Now that I think of it. And everything online, bro, a lot of people have like a main allegiance they'll do. Whether it's like a sport, music, like he's saying, politics. Like everybody's low-key unoriginal. If we think of it. Like for me, I could say, you know, I'm a Kanye fan and shit or whatnot. A Kanye fan, not Ye.
Favorite artist can't have a bad song. Their favorite artist can't have a bad album.
Cardi's original. Okay, buddy.
The amount of hate and glaze you see today honestly just takes away from the music itself. Playboi Carti is our generation's Michael Jackson, but better. Like there's zero nuance to anything. It's either ass, mid, or the best.
Bro, people gotta stop with the MJ shit. I know how nobody will ever be at the level of MJ. I'm gonna let you know why. People still compare artists to MJ, trying to say they're the new MJ. nobody has reached that MJ level. The only person we can say is something like streaming, for example. We can say the closest is Speed. I could say almost definitively we could say Speed. Like, nobody is comparing streaming as much as Speed is, bro. Speed goes any country, he shuts down the country, bro. And every other avenue, I'm trying to think, artistry, everything like that, it's very hard to think of people like that.
The album of the last 10 years.
Michael
That's
Jackson
just
literally
not
was
what
close to
music
world
is.
peace.
At least to me. Music, to me, as corny as it sounds, is something that everyone and everybody can enjoy. It's something that is different for each and every person that consumes it. So arguing about it is pointless. And being pretentious about it is brain dead. And in this day and age, you can't even listen to the artists you like without somebody in your ear calling you an NPC or that you listen to coworker music. This guy wanted to share the 10 albums he could listen to for the rest of his life. Banger, banger,
Okay.
banger. Yeah, he's got some classics here.
That's not a bad collection at all.
They're all great. There should be no problem with this. The most basic white boy picks, I fear. Wholly basic. Okay, his choices aren't exactly out there or hard to find, but do they?
Nah, see, that's the thing with the internet, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. Maybe they're fucking like basic because they're good, bro. But there's a reason why niggas glaze Graduation. Like, if you put up Graduation, you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's the most basic Kanye album. Like, no, it's a good album, bro. It's his best album. It's the most sound. It's his best to people.
They really have to be. You found
I
something
hate when
that
people
works
do
for
that
him.
basic taste, this and that. Like, if you had I don't know, Dance Monkey, someone something Roxanne, if you had some shit like that, yeah. Astronaut in the Ocean. Okay, this is NPC, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I'm imagining my homies on the aux, the nigga just plays Astronaut in the Ocean. Bro, I might just have to crash that car.
And he didn't have to look too far for it. The funny thing is, if he were to do his research, spending hours and hours finding some less known artists, it would all just be spamming who or you snuck bro in. You can't win that.
No, facts. This is a good video. Yeah, that's the internet, bro. You can't win. If you pick the most popular shit, oh my god, it's so popular. You're basic, this and that. You pick the most tame shit or people haven't really heard of them. Who is this? Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares for it.
How is Illmatic a basic white boy pick? Look at this modern hip hop head starter pack. On your left,
And then you just put the most popular artist. Like, what do you suspect?
you have some pretty great albums. Gets their music opinions from Fantano. I don't think anyone gets their opinions from Fantano.
Yeah, no, if you're genuinely doing that, you're cooked.
Loves Kanye and Kendrick, two pretty good artists. What they look like. So it's just a white guy. If I could sum up music discourse in one picture, it's this meme right here, I'm not gonna lie. People, when you say your favorite artist is Kanye and not little dry beaters for each other, not even allowed to listen to music anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
POV asked NPCs what their Spotify rap looks like.
Once again, Lana Del Rey. Ladies and gentlemen, Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Ocean.
Once again, Billie Eilish.
Like, what the hell do you actually want us to listen to? The Kraken on my corner? Already tried it, okay? He's washed. I just hope people don't let this type of stuff.
Yeah, people forget why these artists are so popular. I truly think that. They just completely forget. Like, people like their music. It's good music.
Actually affect their music taste. Because it would actually be a shame to change what you listen to and enjoy just because of some Instagram Reels rage bait. Frank Ocean is not NPC music. I don't know a single real person who listens to Frank Ocean.
Yeah, that's why you can't take any of this shit serious, though. Bro, I remember I was younger, I used to be taking this shit so serious, bro. I genuinely don't care nowadays. The internet is made to rage bait. And if you don't understand that by now, you're cooked, bro. Like, the internet has been all rage bait. Ever since COVID hit, everybody started rage baiting.
But yeah, you're gonna see this logic a lot throughout this video. Oh, I don't know anybody who listens to this person's
Usually
music, so
chronically
nobody
online
listens
people that
to
care.
it,
That's
which
true.
is probably top 3 dumbest things I've ever heard. You ain't special, little bro. People may not be as big of fans as you. You may be a day one. Doesn't change the fact that NPCs listen to his music. Wouldn't the NPC be the guy arguing about some completely irrelevant information in the Instagram comment section? Or is it the person listening to Frank Ocean when they're on their way home from work? I could have swore they told me flying cars. But instead we have Kanye West sitting at home rage baiting like a Twitter Blue account. Music podcasts that don't even listen to the music.
How do you guys feel about the new Drake album?
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to listen to it, but I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, I
Why did you post this clip then?
I didn't listen to it either, but it just I've heard of it.
People were talking about it. At
What?
school, but I haven't listened to it yet.
Whatever this song is.
And niggas just open a podcast, bro, and just start saying anything. I just start saying nothing, actually. Like, bro, no planning, nothing. Just turn it on a camera, a straight 2 hours of bullshitting. Do these people not realize, like, okay, they are young. I understand that. The people that just be like, yo, let me start a podcast, bro, and turn on the camera and start talking. Dude, you have to have shit planned out to talk about.
Ian and Ruby Rose giving her take on the Kendrick Drake beef.
I remember when people tried to say Kendrick over Drake. LOL, WTF. Normally, I would say Ruby, Drake not gonna f you, but he probably wants to. Shit, so do I. I think I got a chance. Should we both Ethiopian, bro? It's a start. I'm basically halfway in there.
Months later, like Ruby, we want you for one thing and one thing only. and it's not that. We've gotten to the
Hey,
point
nah, he knows, bro.
music discourse where if you're white, you can't even give your opinion anymore.
Kendrick Lamar is for people who read. Drake is for people who listen to audiobooks. Kendrick Lamar is the History Channel. Drake is Bravo. Kendrick Lamar is an A24 film. Drake is an Adam Sandler movie. Kendrick Lamar is
Gang, just listen to the music.
Asian provocateur. Drake is Victoria's Secret salesman. Kendrick Lamar is Alice.
All right, shut the hell up. What you're about to see here is true glaze and
Is he trying to put in like girly terms or something to relate to the girls that don't know about it?
highest form. Kendrick is hate. Drake is love. Kendrick is victimization. Drake is victory. Kendrick is poverty. Drake is riches. Wow. I'm speechless. He took time out of his day to write a poem on why Kendrick is levels below Drake, and he meant every word. This video is a perfect example of who Kendrick is really for. The whites. Always has been. Since early in his career doing collabs with Taylor Swift, he makes white people feel better about themselves. He makes white people feel like they're a part of hip-hop culture. Damn, you got all of that from this video?
Bro, what? Yo, why niggas gotta make everything about race, dude? The white? Is that the counter to people that say the blacks? I've actually never heard the whites.
Caucasians are now rap connoisseurs. Another white girl trying to teach us about real rap. Y'all just found out about Kendrick in May. So if you didn't know by now, being white in the hip-hop community is kinda like a punchline. You like Ken Carson? You're white. Cardi went 30 for 30? You're white. You like Kendrick? You're white.
Favorite artist?
Kendrick Lamar.
Said, but I do really like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, maybe they were onto something. You have Cardi fans saying that Kendrick Lamar.
I do kind of understand. There do be, not everybody obviously, but there be like the certain type of people, certain type of white people that be like, oh my God, man, I understand all of y'all struggles for real. Man, I understand all of y'all struggles. You know, I went through the same thing. It's crazy, bro. Like one day I went to the gas station and I only bring $2 and the chips I bought, they were $2.50 and I couldn't afford it. I really feel y'all struggle, you know what I'm saying? There do be those types. I've never met one of those types off the internet.
And Doechii is white people music. Meanwhile, this is Cardi's fan base.
My boy coming out trim. Time.
And I kind of feel bad because these people just enjoy the music and support black culture, and instead they're getting clowned for being white. I mean, it's 2025 and you have people still waiting for a Cardi album. And I'm one of them. I'll believe it when I'm 13 tracks in, check Twitter, and the entire world is calling it garbage. Until then, Cardi hasn't dropped anything. Okay, he dropped. And it's good, kinda. Not great, not trash, but kind of good. Was it worth the 5-year wait? No, but beggars can't be choosers. Imagine how some.
Yeah, no, looking at it right now, y'all think it was worth the 5-year wait? 3 years max. That's the thing that bring it down for my score. Y'all remember that too. The time was way too long. The stream, like the release was abysmal. Are we forgetting? The nigga released it at like 6 a.m. when everybody was sleeping. Okay, still was tough. Get off his dick. It's crazy. Y'all are amplifying what the title is. The death of music discourse.
Anyway, with music as polarizing as Cardi's, you know a lot of people were hating and a lot of people were glazing. And I honestly think this is the perfect opportunity to show you the true spectrum.
To me, the album is still, what did I give it? I think I gave it a 7. Did I give it a 7? I think it's still 7 to me.
Of music discourse in 2025. The Rap Instagram page, which is the home for most of these idiots, asked their followers to rate the new Cardi album 1 to 10. Let's see what people thought. Hayden says 10. If you disagree, you're trying to be different. This is the problem. And this is rage bait, cope, delusion, stupidity, all packaged into one, and you can't really beat it. This album that I only heard once is a 10, and if you disagree, then you're different or dumb. 9 out of.
Okay, y'all, what are definitive albums that almost people can still disagree, that almost nobody can disagree that are 10s though? Graduation, obviously. Like, come on. Look, it's not even me being a Kanye, like, come on. Okay, Thriller is a definitive 10. Most people don't disagree with that. Illmatic, okay, that's one. Astroworld, low-key, I think we gotta start having conversations. It might be up there. Good Kid, Mad City, okay. Oh yeah, we didn't even name any Kendrick. To Pimp a Butterfly. Scorpion to me is like one of Drake's last albums where he kind of sounded like he was still trying. And then after that, it was just cooked.
And would be a 10 without Kendrick.
Nothing was the same. People wouldn't say that. Actually, I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10. I give it like a 9 out of 10. But that's my favorite Drake album. Nothing was the same. Like, that shit is fire.
Like, the Kendrick hate is so forced, man. Kendrick ruined the album. He ruins everything he touches. Even if you dislike Kendrick, he did not ruin the album. It's a 30-song album. He's on, what, 3 songs? Mid-button. You listen to a 30-song album.
Like, the rage bait is insane, bruh. Shut your ass up. People always do this.
And you have a 3-letter word to describe it. I don't listen to Cardi, Kendrick, or any popular artist, so I have no biased opinion. And this album is terrible. Okay. 0 Cardi sucks. How do people honestly like that guy's music? They probably just like it. 10 out of 10 for white people born after 2006. Yes.
Why so specific? Hey, if you're a white person born before 2006, you're good. According to Womanders.
Anyone who likes it has to be white.
Good
the
thing
most
I was
perfect
05.
album ever. Out of all these answers, I haven't seen a reason yet. An actual explanation.
It's just
an
rage
actual
bait.
process.
That's it.
Playboi Carti's music has sold 302K units first week.
And they're gonna say it's
Generation
weak.
cooked. I couldn't even name one Playboi Carti song on bro. Okay, just take away all his streams then. All for the bag hasn't heard one Carti song, so just delete his whole career. He doesn't exist. White people music. He is so overrated. People listen to anything. So like this guy right here says, self-titled is for Asian people. Die-Lit is for Hispanics. Whole Lot of Red is for whites. I Am Music for black people. Like...
that shit out of here, bro. Niggas just be saying shit.
You can't make it up, bro. How is Die-Lit for Hispanics? Die-Lit for whites. Die-Lit definitely a Mexican album. You get it. Like, what this...
No Cardi album is meant for a certain race. This is the first time I'm hearing it. This is truly some Twitter shit. You will never ever see this on Twitter. It's low-key so stupid it's funny. But I know there's people that actually take this so serious.
What does that mean? If you know what they mean, if you get it, explain it to me. This Cardi and Yeet fan made the mistake of sharing his album collection. Finished my Yeet and Playboi Carti album wall. Guess the race, Impossible Edition. Gotta be Hispanic. So just remember, guys, if you like Cardi and
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeet, chances are you're Mexican. Ken Carson fans are not safe. When Ken corrects himself, you already know the song about to be generational. Darkest Ken Carson fan. Least white Ken Carson fan. Well. So yeah, you actually can't be white and be a fan of certain artists, or you're gonna get clowned. But on top of white people being the laughingstock, you still have people asking if they're too white for that Cardi album. And that's how you know that there's a problem with the way people consume music today. Like, oh, I don't really like this song. I'm probably just too white. Like, no, that shouldn't cross your mind at all. But even if you have a take about the actual music, your race will still be called into question. Pop Out is the best song here, but I don't know if it was the right intro to the album. What's your skin color? Also, this age garbage.
Bro, it is not that deep. Do these people not realize probably find another black person that agrees with them? Holy shit, that was hilarious.
The Hood Therapist says nobody above 20 years old should be listening to Playboi Carti. Why do you, the Hood Therapist, get to determine what the age limit is on an artist that you don't even like? Like, what type of logic is that? Music is for any age, any race. Like, yeah, will your average 30-year-old understand Carti's music? No, you're getting kicked off the aux. But to say that the second you turn 21, Carti automatically turns garbage is just a dumb
that's
thing.
crazy.
Because there are probably some teenagers out there that think Carti sucks. So instead of trying to categorize everything and put everything into a box or some type of label, just enjoy the music.
Bro, the way Cardi's glazed online, bro, there's people that hate him just like because they never heard him, just because he's glazed so much. Like, it's the same thing with, like, let me not say Taylor Swift because everybody's heard a Taylor Swift song, but like any big artist that's just super glazed, people are gonna start hating them if you just sit there and glaze them all the time on the internet and then they just see you glazing them and they never actually hear a song.
For what it is, or don't enjoy it, that's okay too. And if you've ever listened to Carti's music yourself and you just don't get it, let's see firsthand who exactly is supporting this guy.
Do y'all all listen to Cardi, right? Or no?
Yeah, of course. That's what we do.
Do y'all be arguing with on Twitter over Cardi?
Yeah, I defend
Let's see, let's lock in. Who would go the craziest in the argument? This dude's already on his phone. Probably this guy. He looks like he runs like one of those rap fan pages. I don't know why.
Okay. Give me an example of your what you be arguing on Twitter about, bro.
Oh, that Cardi's not the GOAT.
Nah, his whole chat is saying cornballs.
They be tripping on Drake. He's not the GOAT.
Cardi's
Arguing over Drake.
Oh yeah, the Cardi's a bad dad. Cardi's a bad dad.
Cardi over Drake. That's a crazy take. Drake as an artist is way better than Cardi.
Cardi a bad dad is crazy.
So y'all think Cardi a good dad?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell you.
Yeah, so straight quote.
How many kids does Cardi have to abandon for a Cardi meat rider to say he's not a good dad?
But honestly, those boys may have much bigger issues than if Cardi's a deadbeat father or not. I guarantee you they're on the front lines right now fighting for that Cardi album, and it may be a losing battle. Moving on from Cardi, like one of the main things I've seen lately that inspired me to make this video is all the forced Kendrick hate recently. Now, I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan myself, but I do like a couple songs from him, and I thought GNX was pretty good. I don't know if Drake paid Instagram.
Yeah, I like GNX. I know a lot of people didn't like it too, but like I like it.
Pages to rage bait and farm hate on Kendrick Lamar, but it definitely seems like that because at least on my Instagram, every 10 scrolls there's a rage bait post about Kendrick Lamar farming hate with like 1,000 comments.
I think it's just such a difference, bro. On IG Reels, like they actually just genuinely hate him just because, and then on TikTok they glaze him. For me, the only people I really laugh at is the people that be like buying those mustard shirts and making cringy memes. Like other than that, I don't really care.
It's all just bashing Kendrick. Like Drake got these working overtime. There's multiple pages, like, but it's all genuinely the same post. Like, look at these comments. Drake gave that little boy his first hit 12.
Oh, that's cringe. First off, how do you have the name Emmy Wade Goat or whatever Eminem and you don't know about Kendrick? Like, bro, Eminem is literally giving like multiple credits to like Kendrick, saying like, yeah, he's one of the best, like one of them.
12 years ago. Most overrated artist of the 21st century. Kendrick is the Taylor Swift of rap. Kendrick is NPC co-worker.
That low-key, I kind of like, it's turning into that, which I kind of hate. The annoying Kendrick lasers are getting it to the point where he's literally turning into the Taylor Swift of rap.
We're trying to be edgy music. It's almost like when he was typing this comment and he knew I was gonna make this video. Like, thank you, Sweet Puff Daddy. This is exactly what I wanted. Worst artist of all time. Kendrick Lamar genuinely is so cringe and overrated. Why do people like him? Can you say he's overrated? Fine. I mean, it still bothers me when people call somebody overrated because it just dismisses every single accomplishment.
Yeah, this Kendrick hate wasn't really here before the beef. If anything, these niggas didn't even listen.
In the career, all in one word. Like, how many Grammys did this guy just win? Anyone like the Pulitzer Prize has one of the best rap albums of all time. Yeah, overrated. Like, there's just no thought behind that word.
VTuber artist, that's the thing.
At all. Us when Kendrick Lamar talks about socio-political topics for a whole album. You know, the stuff hip hop was built on. Us when Chief Keef says A 40 times. But you see with me, I don't really care because the Chief Keef song is just as hard as the Kendrick track. It's just all a matter of the vibe you're in and what you're feeling at the time. Now we might come back to some Kendrick hate, but some more forced hate that I noticed was on Tyler the Creator. So this is what some Cardi fan had to say about Tyler. Mexicans and white boys really made this bozo famous. No way he thought this was hard, bro. This is
what? That's not true.
So corny. Keep in mind, it's just Tyler performing his song, giving his audience what they want. Glad everyone is realizing it's corny. Like, what? This guy is literally just sharing his art with his fans, having a good time, and it's corny now. This is the state of music discourse in 2025. But if Tyler was beating women, sipping lean, and ignoring his fans, he wouldn't be corny, right? I refuse to believe people actually like this. This stinks.
Oh, I didn't like this song too.
Keep in mind, this is this person's
the word corny ruined everything.
Favorite artist.
And the sweat these hands down. My jelly keys. Peace. Yeah.
Yo, whoever recorded this, bro, I thank them so much. This is the most funny video ever released of Cardi ever. Funnier than his arrest. Bro, he really summoned demons in the studio.
Art. Another thing that makes music discourse unbearable is the overanalyzation of streams, sales, and numbers. Like, I get it, when all hate and glaze fails, the one thing that won't lie are numbers. But some people base their entire perception of music around numbers and just argue the numbers more than music, which is
so
cringe.
silly. I'm blushing.
Who cares how many times somebody click play on a song? Especially because most of this shit is body.
Yeah, that's true. Like, and also, bro, I'm pretty sure all of rap sales is down. So like arguing, oh, my artist did better, this and that, bro. The whole fucking genre is down. And who cares about sales, bro? Y'all know what's crazy? Something I learned. I know like Thriller, it like did ass at first. I swear, I'm pretty sure Thriller released and it didn't do good. And then it blew up like a year later. So like, you never know with music, that's the thing. Because Michael Jackson's Thriller sold 1 million copies worldwide in its first week following its release on November 30th, 1982. While the figure was impressive, it was not unprecedented at the time. So there was people selling more first week. Holy shit. I feel like the reason why music sales are down is just like, you don't really need to buy music anymore. Like, if you buy, you're really a fan of somebody. Like, you're a super fan. But back then, if you wanted to listen to it, you had to buy it. It was kind of like physical media. Like, any physical media, like games back then, we all had game collections growing up because we had to physically buy it.
Anyway, this was under a post listing all the monthly listeners.
How do you even buy music now? You can still buy, like, people will buy vinyls and CDs and stuff just for like an aesthetic or to put around the room and shit. But it's not really, it's obviously not a required thing. And you can also buy it on like Apple Music technically. You can just buy the album and have it in your library. But nobody's doing that because when you buy a Spotify subscription or Apple Music, like, you're just going to listen to the music. You're not going to buy it.
That's March. Hey bro, play that new Doechii. No one ever. I really don't believe 100 million people listen to Kendrick. Based on what? Based on where I live. I don't hear anybody play his music. Don't ever, and I mean ever, nobody say play that new Kendrick. There you have it. Nobody listens to Kendrick because this guy never heard it when he walked outside of his house. Could you not realize while typing that how dumb you sound? Like, here, look at this Drake Glazer. 30 tracks, crazy features, insane 5 years long rollout. 1,000 billboards and promos just to make the same number as Drake's most non-important R&B collab album. Who cares? Enough of this low IQ.
Are we not going to talk about how Drake has had like a decade more in the game than Cardi? Bro, Cardi entered in 2015 and that wasn't even, this album released in 2017 if we really want to talk about it. So like, he's not even been in like the rap game for 10 years. Like, Drake has been doing this shit. Technically we could say he's been doing it for like 20 years because he was doing it before his first album release. He was on Degrassi. He was on Degrassi and he would like freestyle and shit and stuff. So he was practicing it.
Music talk. Let's see what our superior music reviewer, Yes, him. Thought about the Cardi album.
What was his actual rating?
Why I'm feeling a strong 3 to a light 4.
A 4?
Damn. Hey, that's kind of good for Anthony Fantano, though. But if you get anything above a 5, it's like, okay. Like for Anthony Fantano, it's like, oh, that's pretty good.
Or, nah, go and re-listen right now. You had to have gotten that wrong, right? I mean, this is rage bait. Right? Now, the last major case of forced hate in mainstream rap today is Doechii. I swear, if you spend enough time on Twitter, you would think this girl shares the same values as Ye. But her crime is making good music and being popular. Yeah, I don't know what she did, but her music is pretty good and the internet is dying.
It's not bad at all. Like I said, she has good songs. It's just, Anxiety is just funny to make fun of. I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny. And I think truly, bro, she's getting pushed like crazy by her label. It's kind of the thing that happened with Drake, where he got pushed so much to people that they got tired of listening to him.
On the hill of her being an industry plant. Let me just show you some of this stuff. So Will Smith was on Black Boy Max's stream and he said that Doechii was one of his favorite new artists.
Fun. Okay. It's like, it's old school.
She signed under Kendrick. She signed under Kendrick's label. Not exactly under Kendrick, but you could basically say she signed under him.
It's old school hip hop, but okay. It's like, that's why I love Doechii right now. Like,
okay.
Like,
now I don't really listen to Doechii, but
yeah.
I have heard some shit. I've seen her music videos. They're fire.
Like,
and I saw y'all did a TikTok and it went crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Okay. Can you explain the backstory of that? Like, how did that?
So,
is he on meth? The WTF is he doing? Bro, I feel like most of the people that were hating on her music haven't really listened to her. They only saw like Anxiety come out and they're like, bro, what the fuck is this? This shit is ass. Other than that, like I actually listened to the album she released and it was pretty good. I don't like Anxiety though. I understand people not liking that song because it's just...
5 years ago, she did a record called Anxiety.
Yeah.
Right? And it was literally 5 years ago.
Now the whole chat is going crazy, bro. Plant, you.
On YouTube.
5 years?
5 years ago.
Damn, and it just blew up recently.
It just blew up.
That's
like
crazy.
A month ago.
And her haters didn't like that because you're not allowed to like Doechii, I guess. I still don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, she's 100% an industry plant. So I'm not even saying that Doechii isn't an industry plant, but it's crazy that you can't even like an artist anymore. Or just hear me out for a second. What if Will Smith just sat down during his free time and listened to Doechii's album and actually enjoyed it? Nope. Industry plant. Or look right here where Doechii was swarmed by a mob of fans at her meet and greet in Paris today.
They're gonna say paid actors. See, I could do no shit like this, bro. This is why I can't get that famous, y'all. If I get that famous, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to start swinging on niggas.
Okay, not gonna lie, I see why they're hating now. Just think, taking time off of your life to call her an industry plant, disregard any accomplishments she's made, just for her to be paraded through the street like royalty in real life right in front of your face, and there's nothing you could do about it. I really don't believe this hype. Still haven't heard a single song from the broad. Most of the comments we've read have been pretty brain dead. I think we can all admit that. But this is like a different level I haven't seen. Like, bro wants Doechii to start randomly playing from the sky while he's on the way to work to satisfy him. Like, no. Go find it. Go listen to it. And if you don't want to, then shut up. I foster teenagers and I've yet to met one that knows who she is. Okay, I'm done. Let's wrap it up. Doechii's Anxiety returns to its peak of #2 on the...
A lot of times with stuff like this, it's mainly, what is it, like malls and shit and different places. They'll play the song like in the store and the streams go up. I remember I was in Japan, bro, in like a clothing store. I'm not even joking. They were playing Anxiety. Like I was actually shocked. I was like, what the f? Or sometimes just people like finding out about the song and then just wanting to hear it for the first time.
Well, Spotify chart with 6 million streams. Who is listening to this? It says it right there. 6 million people. Like, do you want to pinpoint the exact person who's listening to it in that current moment? Like, some guy's listening to it, okay? Bob likes the song. Anti-bullying, spread kindness. I swear these stands be having the most positive stuff in their bio, just for them to be the most evil.
Anybody that's a stan on Twitter is a bully, most likely.
Spirited, bitter people on the planet. Yeah. Spread kindness. She has good rhymes, but to be honest, I've never seen her music come up in my algorithm. I'm not saying she's not good. She just doesn't have a song everyone knows yet. Well, she quite literally does. People can't stop complaining about Anxiety. I'm sick of the song Anxiety, and I haven't even heard it. And this is where we are in music. It's not about if you're good. It's about if you come up and some random guy on Twitter's algorithm. It's so bad we even have Osama Sun fan pages hating on Doechii. Speaking of Osama Sun though, let's dive a bit into underground.
See, I didn't really know this guy like that. I know he made underground music and shit, and then like I think his sex tape got leaked. That was the first time I'm hearing of him.
Rap fans. Now on one hand you have mainstream rap fans who argue using numbers, streams, album sales, yada yada, and then on the other hand you have underground rap fans who would rather their artists remain unknown, broke, recording into Apple headphones on the side of a McDonald's. It keeps them hungry. I need more heat, sorry. So Hassan Abi, political streamer, showed off his new vinyl record, which was Osama Sun's Jump Out. Pretty good tape in my opinion. Someone goes, "This is why I stopped listening to Osama Sun. Too many new gens." You stop listening to
hating on your artist, your favorite artist getting big is always so weird to me.
An artist because they had too many fans? Yeah, I honestly don't know which is more cooked, mainstream rap fans or underground rap fans. Actually, no, I take that back. Underground rap fans are way more cooked. If you didn't know, and I'm hoping you don't, Osama Sun had a certain leak, and it wasn't music. Apparently, some people care a lot about a guy's meat. This is really eye-opening to me because it goes to show that people literally talk about,
we all wish we was that girl, right? Oh my god.
Anything other than music when it comes to music artists. Like, you have people going to his concert with the meat leak on their shirt. Like, I don't even know how you think that is okay, funny, cool, whatever you thought. It wasn't that. And the saddest part is he just dropped an album and all his comments are talking about the leak. Now that I know it's little, I can't look at you the same slime. How do I stretch it? Little dick.
Bro, see, this is exactly why I don't want my meat to leak in the future. I know my comments forever, guaranteed for the next year. First off, the top comment would be something about my meat. I post a fit pic or something in Brazil. People are like, damn, bro, the sun is really nice, Tommy. Did it treat your meat right?
My dick is bigger than Osama Sun's. I've won in life. Mine the same as Osama Sun's. We interlinked. Okay, I'm done. If you don't realize by now, underground fans are the corniest people on the internet. Net hate is so corny. Genuinely clears Kendrick and Cole. This is the state of underground music discourse. Try to be as different as possible and you just get likes for it. 8 hours of Osama Sun, 1 minute of Kendrick. Genuinely cannot listen to Kendrick, bro. On God, how can you listen to Kendrick's annoying and boring voice with 0 beats for more than one song? 0 beats? Like, I don't know.
This is exactly why you can't be looking in the comments, bro. Like, I've already said like a million times, bro. I scarce to look at the comments. The most place I look at the comments is if I post something on Twitter for like the first like 10 minutes and then like maybe TikTok sometimes because people just be saying bullshit, bro. I be wanting to not reply so bad. I don't want to give it attention.
I don't even know what this is.
I gotta restrain myself.
Enough time has passed. Nettspend better than prime Michael Jackson. Now, this is Rage Bait. Nettspend's worst song is better than MJ's best song. Who is Michael Jackson? Some guy asked, are people...
Bro, who is Michael Jackson? Oh, that's definitely a statement made online.
Actually, Nettspend fans, now watch this response. Denzel PFP, that's where we are in 2025. It's a joke to be a Denzel Curry fan, but cool to be a Nettspend fan. Now I want to end this video off with something that gave me a crumb of hope in humanity. This guy went for some cheap rage bait trying to compare 70s rock to current day rap. What happened to music? Comparing both of their lyrics.
They had some shitty ass music back then too.
But it didn't turn out how he expected. Both genres are different, isn't it? No, this is nonsense. There's good and bad from every era. Do better than this. Both are good. I love all music. I'll listen to the Beatles and then Wiz Khalifa the next. Music is awesome. Now maybe the bar is on the floor.
A rare wholesome comment section. That's like a diamond in the rough.
But this gave me some hope to see that there still is nuance alive in comment sections about music. What did we learn today? That a good amount of music listeners are completely brain dead, void of understanding nuance and subjectivity. Why is this happening? You could blame it on the music for being so very surface level nowadays that people have no choice but to talk about everything but the music. Or you can blame social media for making everyone so comfortable with arguing in extremes instead of actual talking points. Whatever you blame, just know it's only going to get worse. If you enjoyed, please like the video. It took me a while to make, but I don't mind. Let me know in the comments what—
Wow, no, this was a good video. This dude only has 2K subs. He deserves more subs. Hey, y'all go check out his channel, bro. Anyways, yeah, so my last statement is Kanye inspired your favorite artist in some type of way, and Kanye, not Ye, is the greatest artist of all time. And if you disagree with that, you're an idiot and you don't have good music taste. Mozart over MJ. Anyways, if you're watching on 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy and FG.